Coming up next on Behind the Badge, two officers receive an award for their investigation into a deadly drug overdose case. Packing a cruiser with needy food items for a local food bank. Plus, a new and enhanced police webpage, making it easier to navigate police-related resources. Behind the Badge starts right now. Hello everyone, I'm Larry Flowers. Welcome to another edition of Behind the Badge, an inside look at news and newsmakers of the Murfreesboro Police Department. Two local officers who investigated a rash of opioid overdoses leading to one death and serious injuries to 7 people earned awards from outgoing U.S. Attorney Don Cochran. Murfreesboro Police Detective Sergeant Tommy Massey and Rutherford County Sheriff's Lieutenant Will Houghton received the U.S. Attorney's Award for Excellence in Law Enforcement. Massey and Houghton's work were instrumental in the conviction of 8 people in federal court.
This was a really serious case, as you can tell by the loss of life and the serious injuries that were caused by these overdoses. So this was exactly the kind of case that we need local agencies to bring to us on the federal side and get 20, 25, 30-year sentences on, as we did in this case.
The assistant U.S. attorney who prosecuted the case says the investigations by Massey and Houghton are now models for other law enforcement agencies.
Everybody, was a piece in the puzzle that came together in the end to make this case a model for what it is across the nation now in prosecuting these cases and opioid-related deaths. And to me, that was the key to the case.
I think it was one of those cases that it needed to be done because there was a lot of loss of life and there was a lot of families that were forever changed that over that 48-hour period while we're trying to get that fentanyl off the street.
The case dates to July 2016, where there was a death investigation and several overdoses throughout the day in Rutherford and Bedford counties. The overdoses led to a joint investigation with Rutherford County law enforcement agencies, the Federal Drug Enforcement Administration, and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. The U.S. Attorney's Office reported law enforcement and medical personnel were overwhelmed by a wave of drug overdoses, causing the death of 1 person and the hospitalization of more than 20 others in July 2016 in Murfreesboro. The year-long investigation revealed the overdoses were caused by counterfeit pills that were manufactured by Jodon Bradley and Eric Falkowski that appeared to contain Percocet, but in fact contained a deadly combination of fentanyl from China and other drugs. On July 5, 2016, Bradley sold about 300 of the counterfeit pills to Johnny Williams, who sold half to Jonathan Barrett. Bradley, Williams, and Barrett then sold the pills to various users, resulting in the overdoses. After a 3-week federal trial in April 2018, Bradley, Williams, and Barrett were convicted and received prison sentences of 30, 22, and 20 years respectively. 5 other defendants, including Eric Falkowski, pleaded guilty before the trial. The other co-defendants received substantial sentences.
This case, to me, was for sure a shining example of what happens when departments can come together.
The case sends a clear message to drug dealers, according to law enforcement agencies.
I hope so. And unfortunately, we're still experiencing it every day, going to overdoses daily, and we have several deaths a month. But we're still aggressively going after those people that are selling it, and if we can prosecute you, we're going to.
The U.S. Attorney Award for Excellence in Law Enforcement ceremony was canceled last year because of COVID. Feeding families, fueling hope, and providing nourishment to the community. That's the goal of the Nourish food bank. The police department, along with a local Speedway store, partnered for a Pack a Cruiser event to collect needy food items for Nourish. The Murfreesboro Police Department and police departments across Tennessee teamed up with Speedway Store's Pack a Cruiser event the last weekend in February.
Speedway is committed to our communities and happy to be part of this food drive. We are very grateful to our employees and customers and to the men and women of Murfreesboro Police Department.
MPD collected a total of 546 pounds of food during the event. The food items were donated to the Nourish Food Bank on Memorial Boulevard.
We're always grateful to get donations in, and food drives are the main source of how we get food in. So it's important to us that we have these relationships with partners.
In addition, $400 cash was collected. The money was used to buy a Walmart gift card, which was presented to the Nourish Food Bank to purchase other needed food items.
We are serving around 250 families a month right now, and those are unduplicated numbers. So our clients are able to come to us once every 30 days. They receive a cart full of food, enough food to feed them and their family for at least 7 days. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, sometimes snacks in between.
Murfreesboro Police Sergeant Amy Denton says this is a way of bridging the gap between the community and the police department.
Our officers are out every day in the community and often in people's homes, and they see where there are needs. Many times there are needs in homes that the family's just trying to work and get along without asking for help. This way the officers will have one more resource that they can share with these families to help them get through some hard times.
The Nourish Food Bank is always looking for volunteers to help sort food items. You can sign up for Monday through Friday shifts by visiting their website, nourishfoodbanks.org, or download the Nourish Food Bank app. The Murfreesboro Police Department has launched a new and enhanced webpage with police-related resources right at your fingertips. The new and improved Murfreesboro Police Department webpage features a modern design, easy-to-use navigation, and a series of new tools to make it easier to find police-related resources online. Police Chief Michael Bowen says the new webpage is designed with residents in mind. As the department continues to advance community policing, Bowen says the webpage provides better access and interactive experiences for users. The old webpage underwent a 5-month redesign in 2020 with Civic Plus, the leading government website provider. The webpage has a cleaner look and better layout to help citizens navigate with ease. The new webpage allows Murfreesboro Police to increase its transparency, community engagement, and enhance communication between residents, the media, and the department. Community members will find the following tools on the webpage: an alert center, which could include crime alerts, amber alerts, silver alerts, severe weather alerts, non-emergency online report filing, online crash report purchases, community engagement resources, crime prevention resources, crime mapping, departmental history, cold cases, missing in Murfreesboro, the latest police department news, social media connections, an events calendar, employment and recruitment resources, and so much more. The police department webpage launched in conjunction with the redesign of the City of Murfreesboro's website on August 19, 2020. You can visit the police webpage at murfreesborotn.gov and clicking on the police icon on the home page. Before we go, we want to give a few shout-outs. A special shout-out to Jason Cody Spotty for donating an Impact brand collapsible dog crate to the Murfreesboro Police Department K-9 team. He purchased the dog crate for his Siberian Husky, but it was damaged in shipping. The crate will be used by K-9 officer Ali Goddard and his K-9 partner, Travis.
Police have a hard job, and it's just good to be able to help out and do what I can to try to make things a little bit easier. I enjoyed that I was able to help and contribute, and hopefully the crate will work well for them. The dog really seemed to enjoy it.
A shout out to officers Legariat Sneed, Thaddeus Reyes, and Jonathan Fenoy for taking time out of their busy schedule to share the MPD story with cousins Paxton and Cade Fisher. Paxton wants to become a police officer and Cade a police helicopter pilot. A special shout out also goes to Sergeant Josh Meredith, who gave a tour of his patrol unit to 4-year-old Caleb Harvey. We wish you could see that big smile underneath Caleb's mask. And a shout out to MPD officers Devin Sorensen, Ben Segura, and Alicia Wiggins who helped save the day by rescuing Leo the cat from a locked vehicle. No worries, Leo survived the incident without injury. A final shout out to the MPD officers who paused to have a little fun during the ice and snowstorm and competed in a good old-fashioned snowball fight with some local children on the downtown square. Remember, we're here to serve and protect you. If you have any questions on the services the Murfreesboro Police Department offers, please give us a call at 615-849-2MPD. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time as we go behind the badge.